Going on, y'all? Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to watch my podcast. I greatly appreciate all the support y'all been giving me. Whew, man, I'm just grateful for everyone, man. I'm grateful for you guys for watching. As I've said in the previous videos, bro, I'm just here solo dolo in New York, man. I don't have that many friends, and you guys watching my podcast, you guys are my friends. So I want to just thank you guys again for watching my podcast. I'm very busy, man. I work 2 jobs. I still go to the gym every day, and I do this podcast every day because I love it. It's mine, and I'm very passionate about talking about these topics because, as you guys know, dating is cooked, and as men in 2026, we need to take the power back. No more spending money on women in 2026. Let's get it. Let's focus on ourselves, all right? So let's get to this list. All right, y'all. So in 2026, these are the type of women we need to avoid in 2026. Number 1, if she still lives at home with her parents and she's over the age of 30, you got women over here talking shit about men, saying these men are broke and dusty, but bitch, you still live at home with your parents. You got the same bunk bed in your room that you had since you were 7 years old. You are a loser. Most women, there are more loser women in the dating market than there are loser men. If she still lives at home with her parents, she don't have her shit together, and she's not qualified to get a high value man. Period. If her pussy and head game is trash, she is basically useless. That person is handicapped. You don't need them in your life. Life is too short to be having bad sex. Women complain all the time about men not putting it down in the bedroom. You can have standards too. If her pussy is trash, ghost her. You don't need to tell her anything. Just focus on you. All right, number 3, if you take her out to eat and she orders the most expensive meal, that is a bad sign. She is not considerate. She's taking you for granted and she's using you for a free meal. Women do this all the time. Women go on free dates almost every day from simps. It's 2026. We will not be spending money on women because she's making you take her out to eat, but she's letting the other nigga smash that pussy for free. Don't be a simp. Okay, if she makes you wait to have sex, this is a big one. When a woman makes you wait to have sex, she's usually having sex with somebody else. She's using you just for free attention. Women get horny too. I know this because when I had my rotation of women I was dealing with, I had women come to my apartment before they would go on a date, and sometimes after they would come back from a date. If she's not having sex with you, she's having sex with somebody else. And fellas, it's 2026. You need to test the pussy out before you feed her. Do not be spending money on women on dates. Every time I took a woman on a date in the past when I was a simp and we had sex after, the sex was just trash. She was sitting there like a dead fish, not really doing much. Test it out before you feed her in 2026. Let's get it. All right, number 5. If she expects you to pay for everything, she is broke. She needs help. You are not an ATM. You are not a bank. I'd rather you put money in a Robinhood account, invest in stocks, crypto, before spending money on a woman. You're spending money on a woman who gave it out for free. Why do you need to be a bank? You are not a bank. Number 6, if she owes, don't take this woman seriously if you want to get into a relationship. If she owes over $70,000 in student loans, if her goofy ass is rushing to get married to you, she's doing that because when you get married to someone with that much debt, it becomes your debt. You're going to have to pay on that. It's not your fault that she majored in a bullshit degree. It's not your fault. You are not her dad, okay? So she owes a lot of money in student loans. That is a bad deal. Last year, I was having sex with this woman who's a lawyer. She was 34 years old, a lawyer, and she owed over $300,000 in student loans. She was broke. She was living in her parents' basement in the Bronx. Bad Spanish chick. But she was rushing to get into a relationship, even though she just went through a divorce. She was divorced 2 years before I met her. And she was rushing to get married again. I felt like a loser for fucking her because I felt deep down, I don't care if she's a lawyer. I felt like she was a loser because she owed that much money in student loans and she was living in her parents' basement. That is not a good sign. That is not a high value woman at all. That is a woman who's looking for a mooch. And she had the nerve to tell me that she wants to get married, right? And she said that her husband, she wants to get with a guy who can make her a stay-at-home wife. Who's going to pay off that debt? She's going to expect you to pay off that debt. I asked her, why weren't you paying off on this debt? She had the nerve to say that she thought Biden would erase the debt. Women, you got women thinking like this. This is not a good sign. So many women are in debt. After the age of 30, all a woman is giving you is used up vagina and debt. That's why we don't take women over 30 seriously. Pump and dump. That's it. And that's not a good sign. And it's so funny because I met her on that Field app I told you about, right? When we stopped messing around, I saw her again on the app, bro. Do you know what she said in her bio? I'm looking for a man who makes six figures and who is looking for a serious relationship. I didn't have to take this woman on any dates. She used to come to my apartment all the time to get banged out. But now she wants to meet a man who makes six figures and who wants to be in a relationship. No, that's not how life works. Okay, number 7. If she calls you the nice guy or gentleman, that is not a damn compliment. If a woman calls you the nice guy or gentleman, that is code word for you are a simp, trick, or a mark. You are a simp, trick, or a mark. She does not respect you. When a woman calls you the nice guy, usually she's making you wait for sex because the bad boy is just beating it up and you got to be like a good boy and wait for her. No, that is not a compliment. Run. When a woman says you are the first nice guy she's dealt with, she's let all these bad guys run through that pussy. And now she expects you to be the cleanup man. Don't do that. Pump and dump. Number 8. If all her girlfriends are hoes, if you got a girl, she got 6 girlfriends as hoes, she's going to be the 7th one. You are who you hang out with. Guilty by association. Don't ever let a girl tell you, oh, my girl's a hoe. She did this and that. She cheats on her man. You don't think that she's going to do it too? You are who you hang out with. That's not a good sign. If all her girlfriends are hoes, every time they're going to go out on a girl's nights out, they're going to be doing some freak stuff, okay? All right, number 9, if she's unemployed. Last year was a tough year for everybody. A lot of layoffs. You had a lot of corporate women get fired because they were part of the DEI bullshit. And a lot of these fake boss chicks got fired. They are unemployed. When I was on the dating app last year, there are so many unemployed women on the dating app. They need a job. They need to get off the dating app. You have all these women complaining about men who are broke, don't got no job. Bitch, why are you on a dating app and you're fucking broke too? Get a job. Do not take these women seriously who are unemployed. They don't even need to date. So if she's unemployed, she needs to date a job. She don't need to date you. Number 10, last one. Shit, any woman over 30. Pump and dump. Don't take any woman over 30 seriously. Strictly sex, that's it. If you want to get serious with something, I'm 33. My age range that I'll go if I were to date seriously, if I were to take someone seriously, it will be from 24 to like 27, I feel like. And I'm only 33. I don't think that's much of a big difference, but yeah, 25 for me, I would take a woman seriously, 25. But anything over 30, no. She's post-wall right now. She's been ran through. Now she's panicking because she's rushing to get married and settle down. She sees all her girlfriends getting married to simps, and she's going to look for a simp now. Don't take that deal. That is a bad deal. Like I said before, you dealing with a woman over 30, you are paying full price for a fucking used car. That is a bad investment. Nothing good is going to come out of this. A woman over 30, she is stuck in her ways. She's going to argue with you over bullshit, over dumb shit. She learned nothing. She learned nothing from the past. Her ex screwed her over and she's going to put that right back on you. And again, if she's over 30, you are not going to have her heart like that ex did. So fellas, it's 2026. We are going to focus on ourselves. We are not going to spend money on women. Trust me, it is possible. You can still get pussy without spending money on women. I spent no money last year on women, and I was able to save so much money by not going on dates and spending my money on dumb shit. You can still get pussy without spending money on these women. Trust me. Simp economy is over. Men are waking up. They're not spending money on these dumb women. You got women telling on themselves on TikTok, talking about, why aren't men doing this and that? They need to take me on a date. When a woman is complaining on the internet, talking about men aren't romantic anymore, guys are not taking me on dates anymore, that means she's not getting that. If she was getting that, she wouldn't be on TikTok saying this shit. Fellas, you are the prize, not women. Women do not get better as they age. That is men, not women. Women should make these women earn your attention in 2026. Make them earn it. Don't be scared. I know a lot of guys, there's simps out there, because the reason simps exist is because these guys don't get no pussy whatsoever. So they are happy with just anything. If you go to the gym, you work out, your girl should be fit too, man. Your girl should be fit too, bro. I be at the gym. I'm at the gym every day, man. I be at the gym and it'd be a fat dude and he got a bad skinny chick with him, but I peeped that he probably has money. But the way that this dude is fat as hell, right? Who knows? But I'm pretty sure she got a side nigga that she's fucking. If this dude is, I'm talking about very overweight. But I see it all the time. I see it all the time at the gym, but it is what it is. And guys, just focus on yourselves in 2026. It's the new year. We hold the line. Do not spend on money. Let these women suffer. They're complaining about a problem they created. It is not our job to save these hoes. Period. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.